You did. So we are going to be discussing Dr. Monica Handy and her book Calvin Spears, which is actually free today. Today is actually the last day that you'll be able to purchase it for free on Amazon. I have it linked in the chat. So you just look so depressed now. Anyway, I have it linked in the chat so that you can definitely get your copy. So let's do a little bit, tell you a little bit about Dr. Monica Handy and what she wants you guys to know. So the main thing is that she wants you guys to know is that overcoming is possible if you believe. She began her writing journey in 2008 as a Christian blogger, using her voice to encourage people and inspire progress in their lives. By 2010, her vision expanded into an online publication called COOTW ENT and Literary Works. She uses that platform to showcase the talent of writers, musicians, and visionaries. She's interviewed people from all walks of life, penning their testimonies as encouragement for her readers to push beyond life's obstacles and the appearance of limitations. And I can honestly tell you that she has actually interviewed me as well. I had my little feature on July 1st, which happened to be my daughter's birthday. There was a reason for it. Overcoming was the recurring thread running through her brand and the foundation of her work as a whole. Eventually, it found its way into her novels. What, Scooby? Come on. Come on. Make up your mind where you going. Come on. There you go. You just want love and cuddles. Eventually, it found its way into her novels, self-care materials, and teaching manuals. She went on to write 2 stage plays, one of which was directed by Malcolm Daniels. That production sold out during its opening weekend and generated such excitement that she realized storytelling was not just something she did, it was part of who she is as a creative. Over time, writers began seeking her assistance with editing and content creation for manuscripts, educational materials, and theatrical productions. Her brand was growing in both services and creative. All right, I'm still petting you. Creative products. In 2018, literally like 10 years later, she was ordained as an evangelist. Her pulpit became dramatic arts, literature, and entertainment, spaces where stories have the power to heal, challenge, and inspire. She was also honored with a doctorate in Christian literature in recognition of her contributions to the Christian community and the welfare of others. Today, her works take many forms and reaches people through contemporary and diverse expressions, but the mission has never changed. Whether through writing, teaching, ministry, or the arts, her desire is to motivate people to move from point A to point B, from surviving to thriving, and from dreaming to doing. If there is one thing she wants people to remember about her, it is this. My life's work has always been about helping others believe that their story is not over and that overcoming is possible. And she'd like to give a special thanks to evangelist Daryl Gilliam and the host of people who believed in her along the way. So as I said, we are okay, Scooby. As I said, we are talking about Calvin Spears. That is the name of her book. It is a psychological thriller with strong themes of romance. I'm giving you love. Sorry, he wants love and I'm trying to read. Calvin Spears didn't choose the streets chose him, and this is a description of the book. Pulled into crime as a boy, Calvin learned early that survival meant growing up fast, staying quiet, and proving himself. What started as running errands and carrying messages eventually turned into moving weapons and climbing the ranks of an international criminal operation. It's still loading. Now, older and tired of the life, Calvin wants out. He wants peace, anonymity. I probably said that so wrong. And a chance to become someone other than the man his past created. Believing the game is never as easy as walking away, and the ghost of who he used to be refused to stay buried. Calvin Spears is a man caught between two worlds, the life that made him and the life he's desperate to build. Alright, so linked in the comments is okay. I love you too. Linked in the comments is where you can find her book on Amazon. Like I said, it is free today. And you can also, excuse me, find more information on her books and blogs and promotions on the link tree that I also have listed. Now she is okay with me. Okay. I'm giving you loves. She is okay with me reading a sample of Calvin Spears, and I know I had it. There it is. Let's see. Like I said, I got my copy. Literally, as soon as I got the link, I saw that it was free, and I initially was actually going to, talk to you about the character archetypes, but because this book is free for today only, I changed my plans. So, is that still okay? It's still loading. All right, and now just a other list of other titles by her. This is actually in the sample of her book. The Seventh Whistleblower, which I've seen. Definitely need to get that one. The Tiger in My Head. The cover for that one is beautiful. On top of that, she does have a shirt made with it. Watering My Flowers, Ember Story, which I have talked about beforehand. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. Write the Book Already, Course Book Collection, and The Mirror Cracks. Alright. Now there is a content trigger warning, but definitely go through that on your own. Oh, I'm going to have to upgrade my house soon. Alright, Chapter 1, North Shore Crest. Calvin. Sleep had broken his promise of peace to Calvin, leaving him taut as a rubber band. He rose from the mound of crumpled white sheets and sat on the edge of the bed. When his feet met the hardwood floor, he trekked to the kitchen pantry, not in search of coffee filters, but of a panel concealed behind bags of rice, sugar, and grits. Sliding the panel aside revealed a compact yet sophisticated surveillance system. Okay. Alright. The monitor displayed every angle captured by cameras discreetly installed in the windows and doors. The previous night footage showed nothing out of the ordinary. Regular foot traffic, no breaches, no unusual movements. To the right of the monitors, a digital clock blinked 5:14 a.m. Beside it rested a pristine black leather medical bag, its polished zipper catching the pale glow of the screens. Inside lay a stethoscope, a fresh stack of prescription pads, bearing the name Dr. Calvin Spears. Oh, that's interesting. A respected identity he had painstakingly built in Chicago. But when his eyes shifted back to the camera overlooking the alley, the physician disappeared. The soldier returned. He no longer saw regular foot traffic. He saw movement, pacing, blind spots, and escape routes. All the years of smuggling tactical weapons across South Africa, don't know where that word came from, had rewired his instincts beyond repair. He had fled the syndicate to save his life, burying himself beneath the respectable cloak of a physician. Yet this morning, get out of my way, his past felt closer than ever. I need to have access to this. He reached for the tin of chicory coffee, measured the grounds into a cone filter, and set the kettle on the stove. In the shower he lathered, rinsed, and repeated, allowing the pounding steam of hot water to loosen his knotted muscles. People. Little do they know what it feels like to be trapped inside a facade, a space where there is no room for weakness, fear, or peace. Those things cripple sound judgment, and judgment is the difference between living and dying. The whistle of the kettle pulled him back, still dripping. He wrapped a white terry cloth towel around his waist and crossed the apartment toward the kitchen. The rich aroma of chicory filled the room as hot water slowly filtered through the grounds. Ah, it's hard talking. Drinking it black reminded him of his father, of home. 3 years ago today, I disappeared from a world where I trained men to track and destroy the opposition. When I was finished, they were one third profiler, one third bloodhound, and one third sharpshooter. Pursuit was a drug to them. Now they are pursuing me. My need to remain concealed is conceivably sound, seeing that each day could be my last. The only way to survive was to become someone else. So I reinvented myself and resurfaced in Chicago's North Shore, constructing an entirely new existence. This luxury condominium became my sanctuary. Every neighbor is a convincing prop for this elaborate stage I'd manufactured. They see me come and watch me go with the urgency typical of a doctor on call. Perfect. No time for questions. I had everyone fooled, including myself. All right, perfect. I'm going to... Let's go, B. I love you too. Jeez. But I do need my hand. No. Look here, bro. Thank you. I'm sorry you upset. Jeez. Um, I had everyone fooled, including myself, believing that this was the man I'd always been, when in reality I was anything but. Only two things kept the gate between my old life and this one from collapsing. The first was my determination to stay alive. The second was my neighbor, Lady Burgess. Whenever we passed in the corridor, my gaze unsettled her carefully guarded confidence. Sorry, my laptop is not working right. She would quicken her pace, shift her weight, or pretend to search for her keys. Yet neither of us hurried enough to avoid the moment. I understood. A rose can never completely hide its thorns. And Lady sensed mine, of course. Okay, so I didn't know still working. For her sake, I kept my distance, still extending common courtesies and pretending not to notice her blush. A woman like Lady could never rest, knowing that I was once Jack, the master of all trades, the taker and liberator of lives, or that I've survived on raw instinct for so long and at such varying degrees that I've become irreversibly primal. Okay. That is why I know with unsettling certainty that if we ever cross the line separating curiosity from desire, there would be no turning back. So, like the obedient soldier I trained myself to become, I marched to the rhythm of this borrowed life. I don't know why I was thinking boring. Ugh. Always prepared, always watching, always 2 moves ahead. With that, Calvin dressed and grabbed his doctor's bag. But before opening the door, he listened. Not for footsteps, for patterns. Then he headed towards the elevator. Wow, that's a lot. Calvin is very interesting. What? I'm returning some other golf. So, like I said, I grabbed my copy. Let me go back here. I don't need this sample anymore. It was released on, I think it was released on Independence Day. Or maybe she re-released it. I could have sworn. Okay, so the publication date was May 15th, 2018, but I do believe this is a second edition, that's why. So she did re-release it on Independence Day. It is 140 pages and will take, usually it says, wait, usually it does say, for some reason it doesn't say how long it will take to read, but I would say it should take anywhere between, I would say it take about 5 hours, just kind of depends. What was I doing? So definitely get your copy today. Like I said, it's free. You'll definitely enjoy it. You don't have very long. If you are trying to message me, I cannot see it because unfortunately My laptop is being slow as hell and pissing me off. So I'm going to close out the browser and try again. Now, I'm looking for Mother Gothel. Where this lady at? There she is. Where you going? You doing something you ain't got no business doing, I bet. I'm so glad she actually can't magic herself elsewhere like Ursula and I was about to call her mermaid. Unlike Ursula and Ariel, even though I know they're technically just transporting from bodies of water, it's still very frustrating. I don't even remember why I'm over here for her, but okay. I don't really like you. Alright, you're back and with proof. Now let me see it. Well, these are going to take more than a quick glance to decipher. Run along, I'll call for you when my research is completed and I need more manual labor done. I'm about ready to cuss you out, Mother Gothel, for real.
Titi, did your baby girl have a daughter? Titi, did she
Athena,
have a daughter?
Annalyn,
What?
am I streaming?
Yes.
Thank you. Go take your shoes off. Mind your business. Alright, let's see whose quest I want to do next. I could do hers. He really irritates me. Mother Gothel and Maui are the ones that irritate me the most, which kind of sucks because it's not their fault. I think I'm gonna do Tiana's, mostly because I want to get a crocodile as a companion. That's really all it is. Oh gosh, I'm not sure how long that took. Okay, let's go talk to her. There we go. That's strange. I can't find little Lewis anywhere. Maybe he's just in the water. Nah, they asses be hiding. Could be, but usually he comes running as soon as I arrive. I've been feeding him gumbo and he absolutely loves it. Yeah, they also like lobster. They got some expensive taste. Usually the crocs go for lobster. Maybe he's full. What if he's asleep? I'm just gonna say that. Well, maybe little Lewis is a culinarily adventurous crocodile. That is a mouthful that I struggled with. Laugh. Should we ask around if anyone has seen him? That's a wonderful idea. For real, let's ask Mother Gothel. She seems to know the glade well, so I'm sure she'll be able to help. This lady. Why do I have to go talk to this lady again? Alright, I'm gonna let that load up all the way. So, go see Mother Gothel. Sure. Let's go. Yay. Head inside the giant willow tree to ask Mother Gothel about little Lewis. Why did I just try to do something so ridiculous? Yay. All that digging is gone now. Alright. Ugh. Just teasing my behind. Let's talk to this old windbag. I really don't like her. It's starting to show. Mother Gothel, what's going on here? Well, I was hoping to have a quiet moment to myself, but clearly you have other plans. That's not what I mean. Why is little Lewis in the cage in your house? What? Lady? And how you know for a fact that's little Lewis? Because I don't remember her saying that he was like green like him. However, that would make sense. Little Lewis, do you mean that reptilian pest? He's not a pet. He's not a pest. This is low even for you. I mean, Yeah, this is low even for you. I was merely protecting what's mine. Sure, just like you were protecting Rapunzel by keeping her locked in a tower and hidden away so nobody could ever see her. It's quite simple. Your little Lewis was destroying my garden. I ain't see no garden out there. So I simply did what one does with pests, trap them. Maybe we can come to an understanding. What if Tiana and I make you a new garden? I don't want to do nothing for this lady. And then I let the pest out and it destroys my garden again. I think not. You know, living in a tree naturally exposes one to animals. This is quite the overreaction for an animal getting in your garden. You seem determined to find fault. I'm gonna wait. Okay. You seem determined to find fault in everything I say. I mean, I hate to say this, but it's not necessarily an overreaction to an animal getting in your garden. It's literally how, unfortunately, some gardeners act when groundhogs, hedgehogs, deer, or any form of wildlife get into their garden. Their first thought is to eliminate, which, like, I still don't like ones who go the route the ones who go the route of like actually eliminating those animals. I'll never understand. um okay, then I could say living in a tree, but nah, she's determined to find fault in everything I say. Well, dear, have you tried saying less? Okay, let's see. Foolish things. Okay, fine. What if we set up some fences to protect the garden? That could be acceptable. Great. What did you have in your garden before? It was a mix of vegetable plots, okra, rice, and spinach. As for the fencing, I want white picket fences that might keep my garden safe in the future. Here, take this. If I have to wait for you to gather everything yourself, I'll be waiting for years. Ooh, this is why I don't like that old bat. Just snarky for no reason. Um, I don't need that. Fine, we'll get right on that. That's what I'm saying. Alright, it is still loading. Definitely need a new laptop. Alright, I need. Do I even have space? I do. I think 1, 2, 3. A white picket fence. How much is that gonna be? 74 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, cool. Why haven't they left? Shoot. Okay, looks like it's working now. Oh. Alright, perfect. It is actually working now. And an ad is going to be starting soon. So, at least I was able to get on to see that. Let's, let me see. Go the other way. So let's buy the okra seeds, rice seeds, and how much do I have? Let's see, we're buying. I have 20,000. Alright. Nope, I don't need that much. That's not too bad. Ugh. The okra seed costs a lot. See if I can sell something. So that's so this. guess I can give that to him. I would love to. What's this for? Okay. I guess that's for missions. I can't touch that. That sells for 325. I guess I will leave it alone. Give that to Kristoff. Well, if I'm giving it to Kristoff, I don't need very many. Alright, then I guess that's good enough. I'm not gonna recoup everything. No. Alright. So, never mind. Perfect. Now let's talk to Goofy, give him his gift. Let's see. We are almost at level 10 for Goofy. Oh, I can give him both Peridot and a squid. Alright. Let me give him the squid too. Almost. Perfect. So we are almost at level 10 for Goofy. Woohoo! Alright. Now I need to see about what I need to do. Craft the white picket fence. I'll go here. Well, anyway, so honestly, like, I didn't know all that information about Dr. Monica Handy myself, but I'm actually glad that I learned it. She is definitely a pretty cool person. And I feel a sneeze coming. Excuse me. She is really cool. Like I said, she did an interview for me, and it went live on July 1st. And like I said, it was set for my daughter's birthday, and I did that because, like, oh, Tiana. I need 48 of those, and I need how many pieces of wood? Oh. So I need 5 each. That has 48. Wait. Let me make sure I'm looking at the wood again, right? I need softwood. I need 48. So I hate math. 240? You! Alright. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to. Let me see. Divided by 2. If I go, but I can only go up to 99. This is kind of annoying as hell, to be honest. Alright, so if I go up to 99 and let's see. Let's do this. Looks like I would have to do it 2 times at least. I don't know. I will figure it out. Let's get the wood. I mean, at least she gave us enough for 6. Well, 1, I should say. This old geezer. Alright, let's go find some wood. Well, anyway, tomorrow it will be about character archetypes. And then, because writing is not as easy as some people think it is, it's actually, it's hard. Because just because you have a story doesn't necessarily mean, oh look, now you want to act right. Doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be able to implement it properly. Uh, we got sugar cane, we got another potato. When are you gonna do a leek? Matter of fact, where can I get the leeks from? I forgot. We're going this way. I guess the more trees I have, the better chances I have of getting more softwood. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to talk about character archetypes and, yeesh, whoops. And hopefully, like, I get more authors. But yeah, trying to keep up with like uploading this to YouTube is kind of hard. But yeah, so definitely check out Dr. Monica Handy, get her book Calvin Spears, and look at the rest of her catalog. And like I said, Calvin Spears is free today. It is a psychological thriller with strong themes of romance. And as always, shoot me, because why? Okay. Alright. I really think I just need to go ahead and get a new laptop. This is ridiculous. Oh, my niece up here calling for my sister and stuff. That's funny. That's actually who came in here to talk to me. And then had the audacity to like sigh when I told her that I'm streaming. Cause like, I'm the only person I really like. I give you your attention. I give you my attention. I shouldn't have to like constantly be at your beck and call. Is this one? Okay, cool. Try and snooze that. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure that I keep up with the ad timer. I'm trying. It's not that easy. Oh, awesome. Let's see. What are we getting here? There we are. I really want to get the Frosted Heights. I was about to call it Frosted Giants. Girl, I don't know where you got that from. My God. Are there really any Frosted Giants? Unless I'm thinking about Marvel. Because Loki was a frost giant, but there are no frost giants in Disney, technically. There are no frost giants in Disney. What is it, mamas? I don't know why I keep talking to my animals like they can answer me. I swear, when I got home, my Athena, she was whimpering and whining. She was excited that I was home. Scooby, on the other hand, like he is very, very cute. However, he, like, when he's excited, He actually makes the face like he's growling, like his teeth go that way, but he's not growling. He is like super excited. So that's kind of like him